And now, it's time for another Dice Tower review with Tom Vasel.
Welcome to the Dice Tower.
Hey, I'm Melody, and these are my sisters, Amy and Holly, and today we're talking about Hedbanz, a really cool game where you wear these weird things on your head with cards. Let's see how it works.
The game comes with 180 different cards. They tell you on what it is, place or thing or person, and on the other side it has something like there's a runner or a zombie or a stopwatch or a snake. Each person is going to get a headband and they're going to place it around their head like this, so that you look very beautiful with that headband around your head. All right. Into that headband, each person's going to put a card without looking at it. There's also chips here for the players to get. So everyone's going to take a card and stick it into their headband.
That you can't see.
That you can't see. So you don't know what the card is in your headband. Okay? So let's look. Melody knows that she's a thing, but that's all she knows. She doesn't know anything else about what's on her face. Each person also gets a card, and they put 12 tokens on top of their card. And your goal is to get rid of those tokens. And you're going to do that by guessing. What you do, the youngest player goes first, you flip the timer over, or before you flip the timer over, you roll a color. And so you look and see who's wearing a headband of that color. And that person is going to act out what's on your head. So if there is no orange in the game, I'd roll until I got a color that was in the game. Okay, pink is in the game. So pink would have to act out what's on Melody's head. So there we go.
Umbrella?
Yes. Hooray! Now when that happens, both Melody and Holly would get to take one chip off their card and place it in the bank. And then play goes to the next player. If no one guesses it, no one gets to return tokens to the bank. In fact, if you run out before time goes out, you can draw a new card and keep going. So Melody could quick draw a new card. Oh, popcorn's sticking it. Well, she doesn't know what it is. She just knows that it's a thing. And you can keep guessing and keep going. And get rid of as many chips as you possibly can. The first person to get rid of all their chips is the winner.
So that's how the game works. Amy, why don't you go first, sir, and tell the people what do you think of the game?
I thought it was a really interesting game, and I like all these cards. Even some I don't understand, like psychiatrist.
Well, yeah, but you learn those things.
Yeah.
Holly, what do you think?
I love to act out the cards. They're just fun to do. Especially, I remember doing it with my mom.
I really like this game because the acting out the cards and doing all these weird things kind of reminded me of charades, just a little different. But what I also liked was the teamwork parts where you had to work together to try to do something. Like for a playground, one person doing a slide, the other person doing a swing. This game to me was also really fun, especially for kids. Once I saw adults playing it and I just had to laugh. So overall, what did you guys think of the game?
Thumbs up.
Thumbs up. So, see you guys later.
Dice Tower Judgment!
Hilarious.
Thanks so much for watching the Dice Tower videos. Find more great videos and reviews, as well as our top-rated audio podcast at Dicetower.com. You can also find other great shows at Dicetowernetwork.com. I'm Eric Summerer, and you've been watching The Dice Tower. The Dice Tower is sponsored by Cool Stuff Inc., where you can find great games for great prices. Cool stuff in stock. Check them out at CoolStuffInc.com.
Shut the door.